Hello and welcome again to Empower Me. Last week we stopped at principle number 4. Aim for enough before you aim for too much. Please visit my YouTube channel to view the last episode. When I first started doing these Empower Me videos, my purpose was to encourage all who view to recognize the Creator's awesome investment in us as human through Jesus Christ, and that each and every one of us are important to Him in spite of our shortfall in life. For those of you who have been encouraged, please take a few minutes and give me your feedback. I would really love to hear from you. Today we end this Empower Me Understanding Your Purpose in Life. Next week, view the introduction to the new series. Today we will finish on the final principle. Forget what others are doing or what they think. People ask what the point of life is for many reasons. One reason is that they see what other people are doing and they wonder whether they should be doing that too. Or they listen to what other people say about them and take that as evidence that they are not doing the right thing. In order to focus about the question of purpose in life, it is advisable to put what others are doing or saying out of your mind. This is very difficult in our increasingly connected world of social media, but not impossible. The key is to try not to see what others are doing as some ideal life, and not to accept what others are saying as some gospel truth. If you long for the lives of other people, you put them on a pedestal, but they almost certainly face many of the same challenges, the same discomforts as you. It might seem as though they have their lives figured out, but I promise you they have not. They are just going with it as well as all of us have to do. If they seem genuinely happy, ask yourself whether they have truly discovered a single overacting point to life, or whether they are just able to embrace the moments of life and the journey they are on. And if someone disagrees with you or how you live your life, if they belittle the choices you make, position this as their point of view and nothing else, or nothing more. They are not your creator. They may choose to live their lives differently, but you should not accept what they say as correct. If you want to live a certain way, it is your God-given choice to do it. If you allow others to make you think you are wrong in your way you live, the inevitable consequences is a search for something that isn't good and probably not right for you. Why do we care so much about other people's opinions, even those of total strangers? No matter the why, the truth is, at some point, we base our actions and decisions on how we anticipate other people will perceive us. As a result, we don't always do the things we want to do because we are afraid of what others will think. There are 8 ways to stop worrying about what other people think. If you recognize that you are someone who is anxious about being liked, there's steps that you can take to get back to a healthier relationship with others and with yourself. First of all, keep things in perspective. It is said that people would care a lot less about what others think about them if they knew how little others think about themselves. And it's true. Everyone has enough to occupy their mind. They also have their own insecurities. If you're worried about how you come across to someone you have just met, keep in mind that they are probably doing the same. Question your thinking. Humans tend towards cognitive distortion, patterns of negative thinking that can hurt our mood or behavior. For example, we may assume the worst or filter out the good in a situation that pay attention only to the bad. Or we may overgeneralize or jump to conclusions. Pay attention to your thoughts and question them rather than allowing impression to run away with you. You may discover that you are fretting over existing things only in your mind. Number 3, let go of perfection. It can be hard to shake the feeling that if you just get things right, you will be loved and admired. But this is fruitless pursuit. Not only because perfection is an illusion, but because what people think about you has more to do with them than you. Number 4, get to know yourself. What do you really like? What do you really want? Are you making choices about careers, relationships, and pastime because you want them or because they'll please or impress someone else? Allow yourself to try new things and wonder, what would I pursue or enjoy if I wasn't so worried about being judged? Number 5, find your peers. Somewhere out there, your Creator have people who can identify with you and appreciate you for who you are. Don't waste time trying to hang on to those who expect you to conform to their wishes and wants. Cultivate authenticity, and you'll find those you are meant to be with. Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world. Our sense of belonging can never be greater than our level of self-acceptance. Number 6, allow yourself to be vulnerable. It can be terrifying to go against the grain, speak out, take a risk, or face disapproval. But decide what matters to you, trust yourself, and go for it. We don't grow by always playing it safe. We grow by allowing ourselves a chance to change as we fail. 7, accept a helping hand. The anxiety you feel about what others think can sometimes be overwhelmed with a little self-awareness. But in some cases, especially for those with underlying trauma or mental health problems, professional help can help you get to the root of your feelings. Allow yourself to reach out for the care you need rather prolonging your suffering. Number 8, be your own friend. It's a tough reality, but you will never be able to make everyone like you, no matter what you do. But look on the bright side. No one else can do it either. So accept the pain that will inevitably come when you realize you haven't made a connection with someone. And focus instead on a goal that will take you further towards being the kind of person you want to be. Learn to like yourself, flaws and all. Love yourself. I have come to the end of this series, Understanding Your Purpose in Life. Join me next week as I introduce a new series. If you have been blessed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can see the past episodes. Also, thanks to you who have purchased a copy of my book on Amazon. It's the evidence that demands your verdict. Jesus or Muhammad, who is the greatest prophet? 10% of the profit will go to the Balaam Community Church Building Project. God bless you. See you next week as we start on a new series.